Hey everyone! This is Zenith, her voice, her stories. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I have a story that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. So grab a seat, get comfortable, and get ready. Because what you're about to hear is full of twists, emotions, and lessons you won't forget. If you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's dive in. I never thought my own father would betray me like this. But here I am, standing in our driveway, staring at the empty spot where my SUV should be. The same SUV I worked 3 jobs to save up for. The same SUV that was supposed to be my ticket to independence, and all because Dad decided he knew best. It started as a typical Tuesday morning. I woke up, got ready for work, and headed out to my car. Only it wasn't there. At first, I thought I was losing my mind. Did I park somewhere else and forget? That's when panic set in. I ran back inside, shouting for my parents. Mom looked confused, but Dad couldn't quite meet my eyes. That's when I knew. He stammered out some excuse about my brother needing a ride to the airport, how his own car was in the shop. But I wasn't hearing it. All I could focus on was the betrayal, the complete disregard for my property and my feelings. My brother, of course, was oblivious to the drama unfolding. He's always been the family screw-up, constantly needing bailing out of one situation or another. This time, he'd managed to miss his flight for a job interview to states over. A job interview Dad had pulled strings to get him, and rather than let him face the consequences, Dad had decided to help by taking my car without asking. I was livid. This wasn't just about the car. It was about respect, about recognizing that I'm an adult now, not some child whose things can be borrowed at will. But trying to explain that to Dad was like talking to a brick wall. He kept insisting he'd done nothing wrong, that family helps family. But where was that help when I was working myself to the bone to afford that car? Things escalated quickly. Voices were raised, accusations flew. Mom tried to play peacekeeper, but it was no use. In my anger, I did something I never thought I'd do. I called the police. Looking back, maybe it was an overreaction. But in that moment, all I could think about was making Dad understand how serious this was. The officers who arrived were professional, taking my statement with a mix of sympathy and skepticism. I could tell they weren't used to dealing with family disputes like this. As they were questioning me, Dad's phone rang. It was my brother, panicking. He'd been in a fender bender on the way to the airport. Of course he had. The police officers exchanged knowing looks. This was clearly not their first rodeo with family drama. What followed was a tense few hours of waiting. The police tracked down my car easily enough. Apparently, my brother hadn't made it far before his little accident. But now we had to deal with the aftermath. Insurance claims, police reports, and the elephant in the room. The broken trust between me and my father. When Dad and my brother finally got home, the atmosphere was thick enough to cut with a knife. My brother, to his credit, looked genuinely remorseful. But Dad was still defensive. He couldn't see past his own good intentions to recognize how he'd violated my boundaries. It took a long, painful conversation, more like a confrontation, for him to finally get it. I laid it all out. How hard I'd worked for that car. How it represented my independence. How his actions made me feel like a child again. Slowly, I saw understanding dawn in his eyes. In the end, it wasn't just about the car. It was about respect, about recognizing that I'm an adult now with my own life and boundaries. Dad apologized, genuinely this time. He promised to do better, to ask before assuming, to treat me like the adult I am. It's going to take time to rebuild that trust. But as I stand here now, keys back in my hand, I feel a glimmer of hope. This whole mess has forced us to have conversations we've been avoiding for years. About growing up, about letting go, about respecting each other as adults. I never wanted to be the kind of person who calls the cops on their own family. But sometimes, standing up for yourself means doing the hard thing. It means drawing a line and saying, no more. And as I look at my slightly dented but still mine SUV, I know I did the right thing. Because sometimes love means setting boundaries. And sometimes family means respecting them. Wow, what a story, right? If you love hearing real life stories like this, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a story. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.